Hello gentlemen, this is Payan from Shenzhen Coleman Medical Instrument Corporation. Today, I'm gonna give a brief introduction of S6 defibrillator in this video. Basically, we have four main functions in S6: AED, pacer, monitor, and manual defibrillation. As you can see, you can use the AED function by switching this rotary knob to AED function. And you can achieve AED setup by switching to another mode and open the menu. Find out the configure manage, and enter the password 51AA. And in here, you can achieve the AED setup. You can adjust the shock energy, the voice, and let's back to the AED function.
Analyzing now. Do not touch patient.
If you need a pause for a CPR, just pressing this button.
Pause if needed. Begin CPR.
If it's too loud, you can adjust the voice level here. If you need a high contrast, you can just pressing this button.
Breathe.
Press again to the normal.
Breathe.
And then we switch to the pacer mode. And as you can see, we got ECG waveform here, ECG number here, and the SP oxygen here, and the number, and the NIBP number. And also, we can just set up the pace lag and the pace range by using the rotary knob. And we got stop pace button and alarm reset button. And in the monitor mode, you can see the waveform of ECG, the respiration, and the number of SpO2, ECG, and respiration and NIBP. If you want to freeze the waveform, you can just press this button to freeze a waveform. And you can review the waveform and the chain and the event by pressing this button. If you want to get an alarm reset, just press this button. Okay, let's take a look at here. We got menu button, print button. You can print the chain or waveform from this button. You can use our built-in thermal printer. And if you want to get a faster NIBP measurement, just press this button. And we got event marker here. And you can post the alarm by pressing this button. And you can set up the lead selection by pressing this button. And you can use the rotary knob, just select whatever you want. And by the way, you can see the built-in printer in S6 left side. It's a thermal one. And in the manual defibrillation mode, we need to switch to this mode. As you can see, the default energy level is 200 joule. If you wanna plus or minus the energy level, you can press these two buttons to plus or minus the energy level. And by the way, you can switch this rotary to save time to which level you want. And the maximum level is 360. And if you want a small and a precise energy level, you can switch to this to choose a 1 to 10 energy level by pressing here. Okay, after selecting the energy level, we may enter a synchronized defibrillation. If S6 connect with another monitor, you can choose the remote, but normally we choose the local. Okay, let's get started. As you can see, the sync and the ECG waveform display on this screen. And after that, you may press this button to charge. When the charge complicated, you can hear the sounds and you can see the light. And if you wanna cancel this charge, just press this button, this arm. Or you can wait 60 seconds. This charge will be cancelled automatically. And on the top of S6 defibrillator, we got two pedals here, and it's pretty easy to take it away from the main part. As you can see, we got a shut button, charge button, and the energy selection button, plus, minor, and it can be a pediatric one by removing this part. Okay, now let me show you how to remove it. Okay, as you can see, press this here and as you can see, this is a pediatric one, pediatric pedal. In the back of a 6 defibrillator, we got a big battery right here. It can support 210 times charge in the 316 joule energy level when it's full of energy. And you can see here we got the USB port, the net port, the multifunction port, and the AC power port right here. And the two pedals can be switched to the pads. Okay, let me show you how to switch. So you can see it's pretty simple and pretty easy to switch. And as for the S6 defibrillator self-test, we may open the menu and search for the user test. And as you can see, we got three types of self-test here: the routine test, high energy test, and a control test. And we recommend the routine test and the high energy test once a week, and the control test once a month. So it's basically the brief introduction of S6 defibrillator, and thank you for your listening.